Good day, good people. Happy Sunday. Good little vlog today. Meanwhile, I got like 4 vlogs to edit. This is just my Peace Aura lavender spray. I need my car to smell like lavender. It's dirty. The outside needs to be washed. The inside really needs to be detailed, but it's not happening right at this moment. I did vacuum a couple weeks ago because Chunky's fur was just like everywhere, and I had people in my car. I just felt bad because I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all clothes is definitely gonna have fur on it, mostly the back seat. But I did a good thorough vacuum, and I bought some new leather spray for my seats just to clean them and wipe them down. And yeah, the outside definitely needs to be washed, but it's gonna rain tomorrow and the next day, so it doesn't really make any sense. I just got a notice from these gas people. So remember I told you guys a while back that we were fighting them building a gas station up the road from us because, you know, they had to dig up the ground, and now there's these gas lines running really close to like our water line here in the town. We fought, we went to meetings, you know, we tried to prevent them from putting this damn gas station there. We do not need another gas station. There's 50 million gas stations around here, but money talks, and they did not listen to the people, y'all. They did not listen to the people. Whoever the politicians were, they got bought up, they got paid off, they got bought out, and they put this dang gas station up the road, and it has been basically affecting everything. So I don't know if y'all could see, maybe not, I don't know, but there's like little yellow flags that basically they came and identified where the gas lines are on everybody's property. They have to dig up our property. Now they do fix it afterwards, but they disrupt your whole everything because wherever the gas lines are running from, you guys, they have to come in a straight line to the gas station. So I got a notice that I need to make an arrangement with these people because they have to come and access the gas meter, and it might need to be moved. Bruh, I'm at work every day. I'm not taking no days off. Then the gas gonna have to be cut off for 8 hours. So hopefully whatever they need to do is during the time that I am at work, because I have a gas stove, gas dryer, you know, the heat is a combination of gas and my boiler working together. Get out of here, yeah. Anyway, so I am heading to a couple of places, you guys. Sorry, I be jamming, y'all. Using my little Bloomy bag today to run around. You know, it's small, but it's still big enough I could hold like my shopping list and all of that, my keys. So I want to go to BJ's. Like, I haven't been to BJ's in a while. I'm always either going to Costco's or Sam's Club, mostly Sam's Club because Sam's Club is the closest. But I actually want to go to BJ's and pick up a couple of things, and I have to get Chunky some food. But first things first is that we are going to one of my properties to pick up my rent money. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't need gas. This is like very rare on a Sunday that I don't need gas. Like I said, I was gonna do gas in a car wash, but I don't need gas, and the car wash ain't gonna happen because it's gonna rain for the next 2 days, and that's just like a waste. And I want to come back in the house and start cooking, meal prepping, get my kitchen cleaned up. I did so much laundry yesterday, and I still have like 2 or 3 loads left. Also, I want to play my video game. Like, I've been just putting off playing because I've been doing other stuff that, you know, needs to be done, and I've been putting my responsibilities before my wants. So I'll get back to y'all when we get. Alright guys, we are in BJ's. I had to actually sign up for a new membership, but I'll talk about that later. They have like these cute espresso machines. Not that I need one because I have an espresso machine, but that one was only $100 and it looked pretty nice. But you know, you're gonna pay for. I need a couple things. I don't really know this BJ's layout, so I'm just looking around. As I can see, figuring out where everything is. I hate not knowing where stuff is at. It just gives me a headache. I don't know where anything is in this home, and I'm just like going down every aisle trying to figure out There is stuff that I need. I want apple juice, but the good apple juice.
Time in LA. You know what I'm saying?
How did she react to when you guys spoke?
I mean, she knew that it wasn't me.
Stevie J is just a creep. What's up, you guys? All right, so I gotta vent a little bit. I'm back from BJ's and all of that, and I stopped at Cold Stone. They had the new Lucky Charms ice cream. So I love Lucky Charms. So we're gonna give it a taste. I don't know why I got such a big size, because if I don't like it, oh my God, Chunky is barking. Hold on, you guys. This is pretty good, and it tastes like Lucky Charms, and it has Lucky Charms in it. So, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I'm trying to calm my blood pressure down. Okay, so I'm in BJ's, right? Was vlogging in BJ's, minding my business. I mind my business. I get everything I need, proceed to go to the checkout, right? Now, this is like maybe my second time in this BJ's, but I don't really know the layout or whatever, but I know how the lines work. So, get ready to get online. There's several registers to the right, which people are there to check you out. And then to the left is where you can do self-checkout. So I pull up, I assess the lines, as we all do when you're shopping, which line's shorter, which, you know, makes the most sense for you to get on. There's a couple in front of me. Make America Great hats on, American flags, suspenders, child. So the guy must have been like 300 pounds. He's blocking like the lane so people could get to the other registers. So I say, excuse me, nothing. Excuse me, nothing. Excuse me, nothing. His wife finally turns around. Now, they might be in their 60s or something, but my voice is pretty, like, you heard me. She turns around and then she says to him, whatever, I guess somebody's trying to get by, whatever. So he moved just a little bit. I managed to get my cart by. There's several registers open. I go to register 5. It's the closest one once I make that turn. Maybe like a minute or so later, that same couple that was standing in the self-checkout lane comes behind me. So I don't think anything of it. I'm standing there getting ready to put my stuff up on the conveyor belt. Next thing I hear loudly is, yeah, because people coming in here skipping people. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people, but this is not that type of party. You know, you don't have to skip. So I turn around, because they're right behind me, and I just went in front of them. So I turn around immediately, and I say, I'm sorry, are you talking to me? And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Right? Now, this is a 300-pound, 6'4", 5" man with a Make America Great hat on, yelling at me, little old me, 5'3". I'm not even 200 pounds, right? So I said to him, you think I skipped you? And he's like, no, I don't think you skipped me. So I said, okay, first of all, what I'm going to need you to do is calm down. I immediately said that. And he goes into, I don't fucking gotta calm down. Who do you think you are? And I'm strapped, okay? And I have all my official documents on me. So I wish you would try me today, sir. I wish you would try. I was ready to be tried today, y'all. Because as soon as that, fuck you. Okay, get ready for war. Because you looking at me and you think I'm just some little black girl that you going to disrespect. You're not. You got the right one today, right? So I turn all the way around, right? I have a badge here and I have my weapon here, right? And I turned around purposely so he could see both. And he said, okay, so what does that mean? And I said, what you're saying, what does that mean? Because you're yelling and cursing, causing a scene, accusing me of skipping. I said, let me just explain something to you calmly. The line that you were on, sir, you know, if you turn around and look, all those registers, those are self-checkout registers, okay? All these registers over here, this is if you want the employees to check you out. You and your wife, you were standing on the self-checkout line. And that is why I said, excuse me, and I came over here to the other line. I had no idea what you were doing. I assumed because you're on the self-checkout line that you wanted to go to self-checkout. So he then kind of changed his tune to a little nicer, but not really. And he's like, look, ma'am, okay, why would I want to self-checkout? Look at all this stuff in my cart. I said, sir, I don't care about anything in your cart. I don't know what you're doing. It's not up to me to be like, he's not going to self-checkout. I thought you were standing on a self-checkout line because that is the line that you were standing on. Now, maybe, this is what I said in these exact words. Now, maybe you thought that you were waiting for the other line, but y'all, sidebar, he could not be waiting for that line. There was so much space. If they wanted the other lines where the people were checking people out, they would have been over there. You had to walk at least 200 feet to get to the other line. So no one in their right mind would assume that they were waiting for the line that I was on, right? So he's still going. And he's like, I'm a retired blah, what are you, some type of law enforcement? Don't worry about what I am. What you need to worry about is why you 300 pounds. Why you in here with a Make America Great hat on. And you angry at the world. I don't want to hear him talk anymore. I said, sir, do you want to go in front of me? Matter of fact, you see register 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all open. There was nobody on those lines. But you want to get on this line behind me and bother me because you are in one of your moods. The fuck out of here. Okay? Basically, his wife then decides that she's going to interject because she saw I was with the shits. You're not going to bully me. Okay? You're not going to bully me. You're not going to talk to me any type of way. Like, you're thinking that, you know, whatever he was thinking. I don't know. And I just said, just go in front of me. Because clearly, it's that important to you. He refused. So the lady, the BJ's lady, that was checking people out, she's like, what is happening? I said, ma'am, I have no idea. All I know is I came to this line because I saw that it was free. It was like one person in front of me, but they was almost done. The next thing I know, this gentleman and his wife are accusing me of skipping the line. She's like, how? I saw him and his wife standing on the self-checkout line for the last 10 minutes. Y'all, I don't know if this man just wanted to pick on a person like me today, but guess what? I gave that man a run for his money. Like, cut the shit. And then I turned around when I was done, and I was like, you know what, sir? You have a nice day, and I love your hat, because I'm a jet. Like, he didn't know what to say. Everybody was laughing. He making this big scene. Fuck, what? Bro, it did irritate me, though, and it did have my pressure up, because it was just so unnecessary. Like, I live a peaceful life. I don't bother nobody. I'm out here doing my own thing. I'm trying to get me some groceries so I could go back home and do my little meal prepping and get myself together for the work week. You think I'm out here just jumping in front of lines or whatever? Like, it just made me so mad, y'all. I had to sit in my car for like 5 to 8 minutes to like calm down. Chunky under the table. And then I went and got my ice cream. So I think I'm going to just end this vlog here, you guys. But I will say, don't let people get you so riled up that you get crazy. I was a little disappointed in myself because I felt like I let him rile me up. But at the same time, I felt like that man needed to be put in his place. Because if I was anybody else, he probably would have ran all over them, disrespected them, whatever. Like, you met your match today. And I hope you go home and think about it. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all in the next one.